Hi friends, welcome to your week 8 overview. I'm just going to go over a couple of things so when you're working at home this week, you know what to expect. You'll notice that we are going to start Genius Hour this week. I'm going to introduce this in class, so I'll kind of go over everything in class for you first, or with you first, before you have to do anything with it, and then I'll explain the elevator pitch in class as well, okay? Notice that I have in here that it says I'm not putting the Genius Hour folder in week 8 because you're going to use it for multiple weeks. So if you go back to just our regular Schoology page, there will be a folder titled Genius Hour right in the middle of the weeks, right here, okay? Because you're using it for so long, I didn't want to put it into an individual week, so then maybe you wouldn't be able to find it as easily if we're in like week 10 or something like that. So Genius Hour you can kind of hold off on. I'll explain all of that in class this week. The other thing we're doing this week is tutorials like always, so that will be your Wednesday or your Thursday, and then a study session as always too. And I might start sprinkling these into our classes, so you're going to be doing some of them in class, so you have the option to work collaboratively with other people if that's beneficial to you, and not always having you do them at home, okay? The other thing we're going to do this week is a virtual college tour, because we obviously cannot go on actual college tours this year with COVID and stuff. We're going to do some virtual ones. I feel like this is almost better because you get to choose now which college you're interested in and which one you would like to look at. So this might even be better than actually visiting a real college in person, just because when we do that, you don't typically get to choose what that looks like. So there's your assignment linked for you in Schoology. This is what it looks like. And it's all broken down fairly easily, and it kind of walks you through like step by step. And basically you're just going to take notes on your tour. If it lets me scroll down, there we go. You're just going to take some notes on your tour, and then at the end you just do a reflection. So it's not anything super crazy, but it's kind of cool. So when you go to this site, you'll have the option to pick a bunch of different schools once it loads. Okay, so the website is really slow and it's kind of goofy, but this is the site, You Visit College Search. So I just stopped the video and I typed that into Google, You Visit College Search, and it was the first link that popped up. So if the actual link on your assignment, if this is like not working, you can just Google it and you should be able to find it, okay? So you can choose whatever school you're interested in. You can search for one. Over here, it lets you search like public school, private school, 2-year, 4-year, how many students in state, out of state. So you can put filters on it if that's something that you're interested in doing. And they're all a little bit different. So let's say I want to look at University of Southern California. It gives me some of these statistics that I ask just by hovering, that I ask you to write down on here. Okay, and then you will actually go through the tour and click 360 experience. Oh, it's going to make me sign in my email.
Let's go. My name is Alex, and I'll be showing you around. Before we get started, let me explain the many ways you can explore our beautiful.
So you'll see here. I'm going to turn Alex off for a second. You'll see that some of them have like an actual tour guide over there that will talk with you, which is kind of cool. So it did make me log in with Google, and then it made me put my birthday in. I'm not sure why, but it might make you put that in, which is fine. Okay. And you'll see this is all pretty interactive, and I can click and drag and go to different places if I want to. And then she will tell me about some stuff if I click here.
Welcome to the University of San Francisco. We're truly in the middle of...
So it's kind of cool. And there's a map over on the left-hand side that you should be able to travel to. You can click on different things, different videos to learn about the college. And then it will say like next, continue to this location. And it might even tell you to turn around. So it's kind of cool. It like gives you a whole different tour of what your tour might actually look like if you traveled there. And for some of these places we aren't actually able to travel to, like California, these are kind of neat. So complete your college tour and then submit that in Schoology when you're finished. And the only other thing this week is tutorials. So make sure you get one of those in class, and then a study session. So I hope you all have a great week.